these readings for this Sunday, the 8th Sunday in Ordinary Time. The theme that we have for this Sunday is our need to tame our tongues, to watch well the words that we say. I'm happy to have this opportunity to share with you. My name is Father Tom Smith, and I'm an assistant here in Holy Cross Parish, Bougainville. I hope the words that I speak will be helpful to you when you reflect on our readings for this Sunday. When I was a child, we were taught to respond to children who bullied us or mocked and laughed at us or said nasty things to us with these words: "Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never harm me." Well, that may have been a rather good way to tell the one who was bullying us or laughing at us that we didn't care about what they were saying. But in fact, those words are a lie. We all know that words can hurt us, that words can harm us and harm our reputation, and words can hurt us very much. This is one of the major themes of our readings for this Sunday. The tongue is a mighty weapon, and it's a weapon for good or for evil. And the way we use our tongue is important to God, who gave it to us. And it's important to our following of Jesus. So, how long is your tongue? I've heard that most of us have tongues that are just 3 inches long, 7.5 centimeters only. A very small part of our body, but a very powerful part of our body. The wisdom that we find in the first reading from Joshua ben Sirah this Sunday tells us this: the test of a person is in his or her conversation, in his or her words. And we are told that the test of a person is in that conversation, and that it is the words which betray what is in the heart. It's true, the tongue is a very powerful weapon, and it speaks to us about ourselves. It speaks to others about the kind of person we are. In the letter of St. James, which we are reading in the daily masses of these weeks before Lent, St. James compares our tongue with a very small fire. It's a very small fire, a very small one. But if it's not guarded, it can destroy a whole forest. It can burn many, many big trees. And St. James also compares our tongue with what is called a rudder. A rudder is a small part of a very big ship. But it is the part of the big ship that can turn that ship either in a right direction or a wrong direction. Brothers and sisters, that's our tongue. A very small part of our body. But it can turn us in the right direction or the wrong direction. St. James tells us that it is very difficult to tame our tongue. And this is something we all know by experience. We all struggle with taming our tongue. Words escape from us before we have thought about them, words that hurt people, and we regret them afterwards. But we know that being careful with words is a sign of Christian maturity. It is a sign that the love of Christ is in our hearts and is guarding what we say. In the gospel for this Sunday, Jesus tells us that a good person draws what is good out of the goodness in his or her heart. And a person's words flow out of that heart, show us what is in our heart. We can use words for so many good reasons, so many things that help people. Words can comfort others. Words can strengthen others. Words can encourage others, reconcile people together. Words also can counsel, they can correct, they can help others to know themselves, they can teach, they can inspire, they can praise. Our words can be used to struggle for peace and for justice among our people and in our world. Our words can be used to sing praise and thanksgiving to God. So many things that are constructive, that our words can be used for. But we also know that when we don't guard our words well, they can cut right to the heart of someone else and cause them harm and pain. These are our deceitful words. These are the words that destroy reputations. These are our words of gossip. In fact, Pope Francis calls gossip our terrorism. It can destroy people. These are the words that we speak to be hurtful. We speak them in anger, but we're hoping we hurt somebody with those words. Words can spread confusion. Words can spread suspicion. Words can spread rumors which have no basis in truth. Words can go along with the fake news that is all over our social media, and we spread it around everywhere. Truly, words can do great damage to our world and to ourselves. Our gospel today cautions us to remember that a blind person cannot lead a blind person. We need to look at ourselves first. We need to look at ourselves before we begin saying wrongful things about others or hurtful things about others. We need to look at ourselves before we spread rumors that hurt the reputation of others. Jesus wants us to be slow to criticize, be fast to look for the good in other people, and to speak it to others and to them, to the ones themselves in whom we see the good. Know yourself first, Jesus tells us. In fact, honesty with self is the first rule of good relationships with others. Brothers and sisters, we all have work to do when it comes to taming our tongue and making sure that our words are always words that build others up, that help others to live well, and never words that tear them down and hurt them. May Jesus, who is the word of truth and love that God speaks to us, help each of us to make our words always words of love and of